Welcome back to Clemhawks. This is Gillis TV, and folks, we got ourselves a major trade in the MLB. But before we get started, if you like anything MLB news, Clemhawks and myself have it here covered on the channel. Try doing everything 24/7. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, as we are only 49 subscribers away from our goal of 4,000. And thank you guys for all the support as of late. Now, like I said, we got a huge trade as the Miami Marlins are trading for Luis Arraez from the Minnesota Twins for Pablo Lopez, Jose Salas, and Byron Chourio is the third player heading back to Minnesota in this huge trade. We will have full details of this trade at 6 with Clemhawks coming from. He's a huge Minnesota fan. He will be bringing in his thoughts about what the Minnesota Twins gave up and what they got in return. But this is a huge trade for the Miami Marlins as they get Luis Arraez, a second baseman who can hit, he can play infield, he can do whatever the team asks for, and he's a really good player to be doing that. The core of the trade for immediate purposes will see the Twins swap out 3 years of Arraez, the reigning AL batting champion, for 2 seasons of Lopez, who immediately will be upgraded to their rotation. The 26-year-old Lopez has come into his own quality big league starter over the past 3 seasons, pitching with a 3.52 ERA with a 25% strikeout rate and a 7% walk rate and a 47.4% ground ball rate in 340 innings. So that's Lopez. The newly acquired Lopez will step into the Twins' rotation, includes Sonny Gray, Joe Ryan, and Tyler Mahle. It's possible Lopez's acquisition could push Kenta Maeda into the bullpen. Of course, there's more to come on that later tonight with Clemhawks. But for the Miami Marlins, they get a 2-time reigning AL batting champion to add to this already up-and-coming roster, and they get 3 years of Arraez's control. This is huge for them when you're talking about Luis Arraez. Now let's just pull up some stats here of Luis Arraez while we find out anything else about the details. We'll just pull up his stats from last year here as well. So we'll start with that, and we'll go from there. So last season, 547 at-bats with the Twins, hitting .316. He's a leadoff hitter. He only has 8 home runs. The power's not there. 49 RBIs, 4 stolen bases. But it's the contact that Luis Arraez can bring to this Miami Marlins team, where they need a base hit, a leadoff man. Luis Arraez is that guy who can play first base. He can play a bit of other positions as well. But they get their batter that is a lefty as well, which helps in the Miami Marlins lineup. He is only 25, so this is a really good trade for the Miami Marlins. Yes, you give up the 5th-ranked prospect and another prospect, but you're gaining an extra year over what Lopez would have had, and you're getting that leadoff guy, second guy in your batting order, who will get on base, help your team produce runs, as he could steal a base from time to time. He's pretty good at getting doubles. There's a reason why he's the AL hitting champion over the last 2 years. So he's going to take his talents to Miami and hopefully do the NL batting champions as well there. So over the course of his career, he's had 1,413 at-bats for a .314 average with 14 home runs and 132 RBIs and 8 stolen bases. While you give up Pablo Lopez and some picks, this I will still say is a fair trade for both sides. Of course, like I said, Clemhawks will be on at 6 p.m. Central Time with the full recap on the Twins side. This is just the Miami Marlins side for now. But hey, I gave you the details. Let me know in the comments what you think of this trade. And like I said, Clem Hawks, for all the Minnesota Twins fans, he's waiting for you. He's just at work. This is Gillis TV here on Clem Hawks. Have a good one.